Hello, I am Charles Mackay. Let me share a quote that continues to echo across time, shedding light on human behavior in moments of collective fervor. Men, it has been well said, think in herds. It will be seen that they go mad in herds, while they only recover their senses slowly and one by one. When I wrote this, I sought to capture a universal truth about the power and peril of collective thinking. Throughout history, humanity has demonstrated a tendency to follow the crowd, surrendering individual judgment to the sway of mass opinion. Whether driven by fear, greed, or fervent belief, entire populations have succumbed to collective delusions, often with disastrous consequences. In my own time, this was evident in the economic bubbles and manias that swept societies. Consider the infamous Tulip Mania of the 17th century, when tulip bulbs became symbols of speculative excess, or the South Sea bubble, where investors blindly chased wealth until financial ruin brought them back to their senses. These events were not merely financial phenomena. They were reflections of how easily people abandon reason when swept up in the momentum of the herd. This dynamic is not confined to the past. Today, the mechanisms that drive herd behavior have become more powerful and pervasive. In our modern era, social media and digital communication have amplified the speed and scale at which ideas spread. A single narrative, true or false, can cascade through millions in moments, triggering widespread reactions before reason has a chance to intervene. Take, for instance, the phenomenon of viral misinformation. A false claim, once embraced by a critical mass, can incite panic, shape public opinion, or even influence policy. People, caught in the echo chamber of mass consensus, often fail to question the validity of what they believe. This is the madness of the herd, an abandonment of critical thinking for the comfort of belonging. But as I observed, while men may go mad in herds, they recover their senses slowly and individually. This recovery begins when individuals pause, reflect, and question. It happens when we step away from the noise of the crowd and dare to think for ourselves. This is not easy. It requires courage to challenge widely accepted beliefs, to stand apart from the majority, and to seek truth amid collective illusions. Let us ask ourselves, how often do we surrender our judgment to the majority? How often do we allow the herd to dictate what we think, what we fear, or what we pursue? The herd provides comfort, yes, but it also blinds us to the dangers of conformity and the power of manipulation. In our present age, we face challenges that demand individual discernment. Whether it is the spread of misinformation, the rise of polarized ideologies, or the pressures of consumerism, we must guard against the madness of the crowd. Recovery begins with you, with your willingness to question, to doubt, and to think critically. Remember, the path back to reason is not walked in masses, it is undertaken one by one. Each of us has the power to reclaim our individuality, to resist the pull of the herd, and to foster a society built on thoughtful inquiry rather than unthinking conformity. For more insights into the nature of mass persuasion and the ongoing information war shaping our world, visit information-warfare.com. Together, through understanding and awareness, we can resist the madness of the herd and rebuild a culture of reason and truth.